We welcome you to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College as we get set for the men's game here at Wyatt Hathaway. Didn't take long to become a veteran, did it, Wyatt? Back for your third year here. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about how things have been unfolding here during preseason.
Good. We look really good. We got a lot of size. Our bench guys are really, really good. Just as good as the starters. We got a lot of guys that can do a lot of different things, so we look good.
So who are some of the newcomers we're going to see fit in here for the Mustangs?
We got Javon Jonas Reed. He's a guard out of Texas. He's going to be the starting point guard. Caden Moore, he's an athletic wing out of Connecticut. He's going to be a big pickup for us. Me and Rock are back. Rocco didn't really get a lot of playing time last year, but he looks a lot better. He looks like a whole new person. And we got Alex. He's a big guy. He's starting for us right now. He's from Florida. He brings a lot of size and toughness.
So Wyatt, we're going to let you get back to the team and try to do something a little different this year and bring you guys out. So we'll give you a fist bump.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Get set to go, buddy. Wyatt Hathaway. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have more pregame activities when we come back after these messages.
Public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist.
Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
Back here live to Kirk Hall. Rob Munson, Jim Toomey joining me shortly here. Women won the first game. Ella Levine with 37 points. She was our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game, as you would well expect. And, you know, a lot of times last year could give Ella the Edge Award every single game, but a dominant performance tonight. She had, at one point, 20 out of the 29 points that the Mustangs had scored, Jim. So, dominant performance. A lot of folks are going to have trouble with Ella.
Again, a first-team All-American last year, and Coach Morong certainly glad she's back. There's always a few surprises in rosters. Sometimes we have somebody be recognized as their last year, and they're back.
Yeah.
And sometimes a first-year player that we sort of think is coming back doesn't come back. So that they can... At Central Maine, you know, we've known players play 3 or 4 years because of the various programs. And then we hear other players after 1 or 2 years. Some of them have gone to D3 right from Central Maine, as other schools, the YSCC, send players to Division III NCAA as well. The Mustang men last year started off very slow. And when they took the holiday break, I think it was the first time, maybe ever, that they were under 500. They played better second semester. They finished 14-14 overall, 7-7 in the regular season of the Yankee Small College Conference. In the quarterfinals, they beat Vermont State Randolph 78-68. In the semis, Southern Maine Community College 65-55. And they lost a heartbreaker to the Lynx of New Hampshire Tech 80-78. So we thank all those players that led up to that positive finish. They may be tuned in tonight. We know Boston Caldwell is. And again, this is the only basketball going on, so we might have other players in various places around this world actually checking in on the Central Maine Mustangs. I think of all the players we talked to over the 6 or 7 years we've been here, there hasn't been a bad interview or somebody. It's all positive. It's all positive for both genders, anybody that we talk to. And Crandall University, we found out, is going to play University of Maine Augusta tomorrow in women's and men's action.
Well, that makes a lot of sense for them being up this way to go ahead and do that.
Augusta would be about, what, 30 miles from here? So not much of a trip. I'm sure Coach Irvin Harris of New Hampshire Tech is tuned into us if he knows.
So let's turn it over to Voice of the Mustangs.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for tonight's men's basketball game between the Crandall University Chargers and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Chargers. Number 4, Ethan Culbertson. Number 5, Ryan Campbell. Number 7, Daniel Hawk. Number 13, Colby McIntosh. And number 15, Luca Del Bosco. Head coach of the Chargers, Todd McKillop, and he's assisted by Alex Robichaud and Matt Robertson. And now your 2024-2025. From Methuen, Massachusetts, E.J. Pemberton. From Rockport, Maine, number 15, Will Duke. From Orono, Maine, number 20, Ben Francis. From
Okay, some of the numbers were changed. We're trying to check on a couple of numbers I noticed were different.
Well, it wouldn't be a first game, Jim, if there weren't number changes. Well, we got to...
we'll go to live stats and see what they double check.
We'll have to wait for the smoke to clear. Huh? That was awesome.
Literally.
Able to use the across cam. I've always wanted to do that. Had him coming running right out towards us through the smoke and all that. That was awesome. You show over in the corner. Chris, if you can show over in the corner there, you'll see the other camera we got down on the floor. Right in the left corner there.
All right, we're underway. Hope fans of both schools enjoy this one around the state of Maine, around the country, around the world on Munzing Media Sports. Central Maine Mustangs in the white uniforms. Crandall University of Moncton, New Brunswick in the yellow. Hathaway has it, goes behind his back. Shut off, back out top. Here's the shot from the outside, back rim, no good. Stolen away by the Mustangs. Brigitte missed the first shot. They have that second possession. Hathaway from downtown, no good, back rim, a rebound, Daniel Hawks. Hawks stops, shoots, does not get it. That was Culberson actually end up with the ball. All the way, off glass, no good. That was missed by Caden Moore. 1 minute into the game, nothing on the scoreboard. Culberson stops, gives up his dribble. Del Bosco has it. Directing traffic is Culberson. 10 to shoot. And they're going to call a foul on Alex Brigitte.
Call it, E, call it. What do you want? Mustang foul number 3, Alex Brigitte, his first personal foul, team first.
First foul of the game. Crandall working their baseline, trying to get it in, and they barely get it in. Dribbling out front is Campbell. Here's a three-pointer. Bang! Luca Del Bosco. He's from Dorval, Quebec. 3-0 Chargers. Underneath, the Mustangs have it blocked. Bridget back outside. And we got a whistle lost out by the Mustangs.
And about Chargers side.
From outside, in and out. No good by Campbell. Dribbling it all the way in, losing it in midair. And a turnover. They're going to call offensive foul on the drive.
Play result by number 31, Devon Jonas Reed. His first, his second.
Out front, Ethan Culberson now is a three-pointer, no good, missed by Campbell. Rebound, Caden Moore. Devon Jonas Reed gave it up to Hathaway. Hathaway still has it. Shut off by the Crandall defense, and there's a steal by Daniel Hawks. The Chargers on a little run out. Underneath, comes up short. Missed by Del Bosco, and coming away with the rebound, Alex Bridget. They go into Bridget. Backs in, and he's going to go to the line. I'm still trying to check these numbers because Live Stats says a player listed twice with 2 different numbers.
Well, that's interesting.
At the line, Alex Bridget, listed as 6'7" freshman from Hollywood, Florida. Went to American Senior. And just as we get these numbers resolved, we're going to have multiple subs here. E.J. Pemberton, 14, will check in. Number 20, Ben Francis. Number 32, J.T. Pound. Number 15, Will Duke.
Complete new cast.
And those last 3 players, all Maine players that I mentioned, and they all were honorable mention last year, the Bangor Daily News All-State team. Bangor Daily News always has had the best All-State team listed over the years.
Yeah, it's truly representative of the whole state, Jim.
Yeah, and so they were all honorable mention. That was Will Duke, J.T. Pound, and also Ben Francis. A miss by, let's see, what are you going to call? Coming down to the other end was E.J. Pemberton, number 14. They're going to call a foul on the Chargers.
E.J. Pemberton at the line.
E.J. Pemberton, a freshman from Methuen, Mass. One more. So 18 players actually listed on the men's roster from 5 different countries and 5 different states. 4 returning players and 14 first-year players. That one in, out, and back in again. 3-2, Crandall bringing it across. Will Duke playing some defense against Ethan Culberson. Out top it goes to Del Bosco. Coming out of the corner is Campbell. Halfway through the shot clock, 3-pointer. Too heavy on that one, Colby McIntosh. And the Mustangs get the rebound. Duke down in the corner to number 41. Isaac Irwin also had a number change. He's a freshman at 6'9" from Brisbane, Australia. Chargers working on the outside. Is a fall away. No good by Del Bosco. Rebound by the Mustangs. Pemberton with the ball. Gives it to Duke. Left of the foul line extended is Francis. Irwin wheels. Cutting to the basket and laying it in. E.J. Pemberton. Give Isaac Irwin the assist. That was nicely done.
Beautiful look.
4-3 Central Maine. Number 7 in the game, Daniel Hawks. Has it deflected. Shot from outside, in and out. Here comes a 3-pointer. That's missed by Francis. Rebound by Crandall. Del Bosco. Going to take a long 2, back rim, climbing for the rebound, but couldn't save it as Ben Francis. Ben Francis from Orono, Maine, played for a couple of state championships for Orono High School.
Red Riots. They've had quite a run. Athletically up there at Orono High. Won 8-man football last year.
Stop, shoot, and good. Colby McIntosh, third-year player, 6'3" from Florenceville. Down the lane, Will Duke does not get the roll. Almost defied gravity for a second.
Good take by Will.
Yep. A little scramble there. Culberson somehow retains possession. Number 8 in the game, Jack Way, for the Chargers. Again, we heard they're playing both men's and women's games at University of Maine Augusta tomorrow. Here comes Pemberton, and did not connect.
Well, that makes sense. We mentioned in the women's game, we saw Coach Piscopo across the way from UMA, the men's coach. Not sure, I haven't seen Heath Cowan, he might be watching. He's coaching softball for UMA, and he shares a birthday with our Dave Gagne yesterday.
Wow.
They had the birthday boys.
We won't ask who had the most candles. Down the lane, contact, we play on.
Yikes.
Nice catch outside by McIntosh. Shot is no good. Kept alive for a second, but Ben Francis ends up getting the rebound. Out of the corner, no good by Irvin on the 3. Foul in the rebounding action. Fouls on Ben Francis, 3rd on the team. Underneath, we have contact.
We've got so many guys coming in, Jim. They're halfway leaking out on the floor here. They got five coming in. Here they come.
Again, head coach Dave Gagne, assisted by Steve Carey, Jared Rubin, and Corey David. For Crandall, head coach Todd McKillop, assisted by Matt Robertson and Alex Robichaud. And swish for McIntosh with that one. Low scoring game, 6-4, Crandall. Devon Jonas Reed with it. Fakes, stops, shoots, back rim. Climbing the ladder for the rebound, Daniel Hawks. Charges quickly in the forecourt. Underneath, losing the ball. Picked up by Jonas Reed. And running the court, score the basket for Caden Moore. The freshman from Naugatuck, Connecticut, listed at 6'5". This is one of the taller teams the Central Maine men have had in a while.
Going to see the whole play here on the take. Good breakout. And that's a nice finish there by Moore.
And misses the foul shot. Rocco Chang is checked in. Number 23, sophomore from Auckland, New Zealand at 6'4". Stolen away. Alexander Bridget. Loose ball. Lost out by CM. We're tied at 6 with 12:40 to go in this first half. Jack Way going to bring it up, being watched by Hathaway. In front of the Mustangs bench is Jaden Lucas. He's number 11 from Sackville, New Brunswick. On the drive, taking to the hoop and laying it in, Dave Hutton. 5'11", first-year player from Montreal. 8-6.
I think this will settle in a little bit, Jim.
Chang on the drive is going to shoot 2.
I've been around here all fall, and I see the basketball kids, and once practice started, I'd ask them how things are going. And Wyatt Hathaway, as he mentioned in his interview, said, wait till you see Rocco. What a difference a year makes with him, and he's going to be a fantastic player. Not that he wasn't last year, but he's really worked hard to up his game, and the kids have seen in practice.
Wasn't he hurt a little bit last year?
He was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
You know, that had trouble with both foul shots, almost halfway down. Here comes Jaden Lucas, number 11. 13, McIntosh underneath, and coming up short was Charles McKenna, who's in there. He's number 14, listed at 6'6", from Halifax. Inbound, the Chargers from underneath their own basket. Comes out to Lucas. Deflected. And got to go to the line for two. Jaden Lucas stayed with the play. And in the end, he's going to shoot foul shots.
Foul. 31, second personal foul.
Second foul on Devon Jonas Reed. Will Duke's going to return to the Mustangs lineup. Jonas Reed comes out. No good on the foul shot. Rebound by Bridget. Duke brings it up. Chang back to Duke. Duke still with it. I think he was fouled. Dave Hutton completes the foul. Riley Bowen coming in for the Mustangs. Number 24 is a 6'7" freshman from Melbourne, Australia. Played for Temple Stowe. Will Duke from Rockford, Maine. Played for the Camden Hills Windjammers on the Maine coast. Hathaway for three. In and out. Rebound kept alive for a second, but grabbed out of the air by Del Bosco. Hutton into the front court. Hutton stops, shoots. Doesn't go, but he's fouled, and Hutton will be going to the line. Foul was on Will Duke, his second. .11-17 remaining first half. Hutton trying to give the Chargers a 4-point lead. Doesn't get it. Rebound by Caden Moore. Duke with it. To Chang. Chang looks underneath, starts to drive, dumps it off, but nobody home.
See old friend Cam Pollock watching. Hi, Cam. Hope everything's going well for you. Let us know what you're doing.
Yeah, from Manchester, New Hampshire. Went to Manchester Memorial High School. He made great leaps from his first to second year, remember?
Yeah.
Stops, shoots, no good. That's Jack Way. Duke quickly into the front court. On the drive is Moore. Moore caught underneath. Underneath is not for the faint-hearted, for sure. Dave Hutton's going to back out of there. Take a look around. Looks back to the coaching staff. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Here's a three-pointer. Chargers. Bang! Jaden Lucas. Did I hit a piece of glass on the way?
Wow.
Did it? I thought it grazed the glass and went in.
Oh, tough angle.
Steal by the Chargers. And they're going to save the possession. Nice hustle by Crandall University. Here's a three-pointer. No good, but the rebound, oh, it's also no good. And finally, the Mustangs grab it. Riley Bone got the loose ball. Hathaway for three. Bang!
There you go.
Hathaway's done that over the years, hasn't he, when things are not going well.
Right. He's got a great sense for the game.
Couple of defensive plays right underneath by the Mustangs. Hathaway for another three. This one a little bit too long. Chang lost the rebound to Del Bosco. Here's Hutton through traffic, and Dave Hutton scores. 14-9, Crandall. Duke walks it up. Near side to Chang. Riley Bowen peeks over his shoulder. Will Duke passes across the lane, up and in for Caden Moore. Give the assist to Will Duke, very unselfish.
Yeah, nice passing there.
Jack Way. On the drive is Del Bosco, shut off by the Mustangs defense. Ball comes to this near side. Way through traffic. And a reach-in foul, Central Maine.
Been waiting to bring in this Hathaway three. Now, I'm sorry, this is going to be the sneak away here. Yeah, pretty take.
At the line, Jack Way, first-year player. No good. JT Pound got the rebound. They call a foul on the Chargers.
Just practicing replay to make sure it's working. Okay.
Fouls against Charles McKenna, who's in the game. 14. Off glass and good. Riley Bowen with a soft touch, the 6'7" freshman from Melbourne. Cuts it to 1. Three-pointer off the glass, no good by Hutton. Rebound Chargers. Theo Badu is in the game. Number 16 for Crandall. There's a drive up and in for Del Bosco. Down the other way, we have a whistle. It's going to be 2 shots coming up for E.J. Pemberton.
Chargers behind 16 to open. His first, team six.
At the line, E.J. Pemberton. Mustangs having a problem at the foul line. One more. Pemberton from Methuen, Mass, Methuen High School.
It's up in the Merrimack Valley League.
That was no good. Big rebound that time for Del Bosco. Number 16 is Theo Badu. He's from Toronto. Through traffic, Jack Way, and too many steps. 16-13, Crandall. Bringing the ball up is Jonas Reed. He's going to be watched by Hutton. Out top to Pemberton. Pemberton left-handed dribble. Goes off glass and good.
Pretty.
What a controlled drive by E.J. Pemberton. A 1-point lead for Crandall. They have the basketball. The drive underneath, shut off. Bowen playing the defense. Outside it goes to Badu. Loose ball picked up off the floor. J.T. Pound, a 6'5" freshman from Durham, Maine. He went to Freeport High School. There's a near tip by Bowen. Loose ball scored for the aforementioned J.T. Pound. And the Mustangs have the lead, which they haven't had hardly at all. Three-pointer rattles off. And coming in from the weak side, getting a pass and laying it in was Dave Hutton. The Chargers by 1. Pemberton being watched closely by Hutton. That's an intense battle. Sort of a double clutch, and shooting it was Devon Jonas Reed, sneaking away at the other end and going to shoot 2 foul shots as J.T. Pound hustled back, committed the foul.
Here's EJ's move here. Jim, you mentioned how smooth that was. He just floats on the air, off the glass, kisses it home. Pretty move.
Colby McIntosh, third-year player, 6'3", from Florenceville, Bristol, New Brunswick. Soft touch with that one. Number 9, I believe, checking in for the first time is Lucas Tower, 6-foot first-year player from Moncton, the home of Crandall University. And nicely done for Colby McIntosh. Devon Jonas-Reed brings it up. Here's a three-pointer. No good. That was missed by Pemberton. Loose ball. Comes out. Jonas-Reed gives it to Irvin. 14 is Pemberton. Pound faces the basket. 3 to shoot. The shot, no good by Pound, as he had to fire it up. Del Bosco got the rebound, gave it to Badu. And a blocking foul on E.J. Pemberton. Will Duke returning to the Mustang lineup as Devon Jonas-Reed comes out. Back at the line will be Theo Badu. .5:34 remaining first half. The Chargers with a 3-point lead, trying to increase it via the foul line. One more shot. One out of two at the line for Badu.
We mentioned Boston Caldwell. His parents still watching from New Zealand.
All right. I'm telling you, it's Saturday lunchtime or something. I think his dad was here once. Wasn't he on a visit?
Yeah, had a nice interview with Colin.
Shot no good. On the drive, off glass and good. Xander Walbridge from Rochester, New Hampshire, Spalding High School. Turnover for the Chargers. No, that was a great interview you had with Mr. Caldwell. Afterwards, we said Central Maine should tape that and play it for other parents because he was so positive about Central Maine. Of course, Boston Caldwell was outstanding in a lot of ways.
Well, could he shoot the basketball?
In and out by Duke. That was halfway down. Stolen away, Central Maine. Was missed by Pemberton. Again, nothing easy coming. Three-pointer by the Chargers, no good. Culberson missed that one. Ben Francis checking back in for CM, replacing E.J. Pemberton. I'm getting a little laryngitis here in the
early season, Jim. I love it.
On the drive, Culberson shut off by Will Duke. Three-pointer. That one rattles off. That looked good by Del Bosco. Duke quickly to Francis. On the drive, Irwin. Back outside, Walbridge. Left of the foul line extended is Francis. Now the fall away by Pound, no good. And the Chargers come away with it. Here's Culberson, goes coast to coast and lays it in. Two defenders in the area, but Culberson made it. He's from Rosedale, New Brunswick. And there's a block by Theo Badu, as Francis took it down the middle and Badu was waiting. Alex Bridget returns to the Mustang lineup. Jim Toomey along with Rob Munzing on Munzing Media Sports. Will Duke, off glass, no good. The ball kept alive, a little ping pong in there, and finally taken away by Jordan Wolf, first-year player from Halifax. Three-pointer, bang! Great look for Luca Del Bosco. The Chargers bench was encouraging him to shoot.
To see why.
Coming out of the corner on the drive, Walbridge outside. There's a three-pointer no good by Francis. And it's going to be off the Mustangs. Walking it up, Culberson. Del Bosco swings it, left of the foul line extended. Del Bosco got it back, now they go underneath. Score it for Ryan Campbell. The 6'1" player from Sussex makes it 29-19. Duke fakes the three. Out of the corner, three-pointer rattles off for Pound. Rebound no good. And finally putting the ball in is Alex Bridget. They worked hard for that score, Rob.
Yeah, stayed persistent with it. Well, we'll see which team can close this out.
Out of the corner comes Del Bosco, looking for somebody. To McIntosh. The other side, it's Campbell driving in. I think that was blocked by J.T. Pound. Into the front court comes Walbridge. Duke gives it to Bridget. J.T. Pound wants to go to work. A little hook shot, and the soft roll goes down. Wow, that crawled across the side rim for J.T. Pound.
Well, Pound on both ends.
Cutting it to 6. Traveling on the Chargers.
We'll see the block that Pound had, and then he went down the other end and scored. You're going to see it in underneath here. Watch him get up there. Nice clean block. Took it down the other end of the floor.
We get a timeout on the court, Rob. You want to take a break, or you?
No, we're going to stay here because we've got a busy day tomorrow. Want to let everybody know what's going on here from Central Maine Community College tomorrow and on Sunday, as we've got a busy stretch of the weekend here, starting with 2 games tonight. Tomorrow, we'll have 2 soccer games beginning at 1 and 3, as Vermont Tech is in to take on your Mustangs. Women's game at 1, men's game at 3. And then we scramble from the soccer field in here to Kirk Hall, 6 o'clock. We'll have volleyball action as the women will be taking on UMaine Fort Kent, 6 o'clock.
That Fort Kent team in volleyball.
Yes, they are very good. National champions several times. Yeah, it's a good contest for our ladies. And then on Sunday, we're back here again for softball. Doing this all from memory, Jim. Softball on Sunday, noon time, doubleheader. As who are we playing in softball? I think it's CCRI coming up. So busy weekend.
The people not familiar with the Yankee Small College Conference, sort of a dream come true because of the weather. They play softball and baseball in the fall and the spring.
Yes.
And guess when the best weather is?
Well, we have had an absolute great September, those of you out of state. It's been the quintessential Maine September. I've been involved in high school athletics since I started playing high school ball as a freshman in 1967. So I remember the falls. Never a better one than this past September. Absolutely perfect for all outdoor sporting activities.
Ethan Culberson went 1 out of 2 with the line. And there's a big stuff. Caden Moore took the pass, I believe, from who gave that assist, because it was tremendous assist. Caden Moore drained it on the stuff.
Well, we'll take a look at the replay, Jim, when we get a downtime and see if we can pick up that assist, because it was a beauty.
He was above the rim and ended up shooting down. You cut it to 5. The Chargers missed, and here come the Mustangs trying to end this first half on a positive note. Chang to Moore. The fall away shot no good by Bridget. Getting the rebound was McKenna. Jordan Wolf. Culberson. Wolf got it back. He's going to try a 3. A little bit too long. Rebound went to McIntosh, and a score. 32-27. Crandall University. Caden Moore directing a little traffic. Moore loses baseline, and he lost it.
Well, here's that replay we were talking about, Jim. Well, he was way up there.
Yeah. Who gave him the pass? You could
Couldn't
see.
tell. A little bit too far away. Working new camera kids in. We'll critique this, and we'll be better next game.
Three-pointer off the rim, no good by Culberson. Mustangs with the rebound. Chang brings it across. Chang still with it. Chang gonna go all the way, no good. A couple of seconds left. And that's gonna do it for the first half. At the end of the first half in this men's matchup, it's Crandall University 32, Central Maine Community College 25. Come back and join us in a few minutes on Munzing Media Sports.
Goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist.
Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust for fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other pen?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
USC provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USC.
I'm retired United States Army Staff Sergeant Travis Mills, formerly of the 82nd Airborne Division.
In 2012, I was injured in Afghanistan due to a roadside bomb. It took portions of both arms and both legs, and through Walter Reed and 19 months of intense recovery, I was able to build myself back up, learn how to walk again, drive again, and take care of my young family. Since then, I have decided to be on the road speaking as a motivational speaker.
Life is all about perspective, all right? So for me, it's real easy. I gave a lot, but I didn't give everything. When I think about my situation, I'm lucky to be here.
When I was on the road speaking, I was hired by CBU Benefits. Ray Valley and Brian Heath brought me in to speak at one of their forums.
After hearing Travis's story, I was compelled to move forward with our relationship. We specialize in reaching out to employees and employers, explaining to them the value of supplemental health coverage. Accidents, cancer, critical illness, disability, and sometimes even death are events that happened in our lifetime.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it. After talking with Ray and Brian, telling them how much I really appreciate what they're doing, they decided that it would be just an awesome partnership if I became part of the team, not just as a spokesperson, but as an actual partner in the company. I have a message for everybody about supplemental benefits because I feel like everybody should be protected from life's unexpected events.
Accidents do happen. I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
All right, welcome back to Central Maine Community College. It's a doubleheader night versus Crandall University of Moncton, New Brunswick. Central Maine women won the first game 75-45. It was very close early on. In fact, the Crandall women had a 1-point lead in the first quarter. But the Mustangs played better after that. But both teams showed effort the entire way in this first game. The Chargers of Crandall lead this men's game 32-25. Looking at the stats, like pretty low shooting again, percentage-wise. Central Maine 28%, Crandall 27%. 3-point baskets, 1 out of 10 for CM, 3 out of 18 for Crandall. Foul shooting, again, fairly cold tonight, all night long. 2 out of 9 for the Mustangs, 7 out of 13 for the Chargers. Turnovers are respectable, 9 for Central Maine, only 5 for Crandall. And let's check the rebounds. Pretty even, 28-25 edge for the Mustangs. Individually, for Crandall, Luca Del Bosco with 8, Dave Hutton 7. Also 7 points for Colby McIntosh. Ethan Cobbleson and Jaden Lucas have 3 apiece. 2 points each for Ryan Campbell and Theo Badu. Leading rebounder for the Chargers is Del Bosco with 6 rebounds, McIntosh with 5. For Central Maine, Caden Moore had 8 points on 4 out of 6 shooting. E.J. Pemberton, 5 points. 3 points apiece for Alex Bridget and Wyatt Hathaway. Basket for Xander Walbridge for 2 points. 2 points each for Riley Bowen and J.T. Pound. Leading rebounder is Bridget with 8 rebounds. Pound has 5. So again, we're at the half of the men's game. 32-25, Crandall University over Central Maine. Jim Toomey along with our producer, Rob Munzing. Who's on the camera this game? Is it somebody different?
It's Chris. Chris is on the camera. Chris Hathaway.
Hardaway?
Yeah.
Does Abdul...
Needaway. Chris Needaway.
Because Abdul Jama did the first game.
Yeah. Chris Needaway.
Okay. We always try to recognize everybody. Who we miss at the table is former baseball player, always working for Zach Mann.
Yeah,
Zach Mann, if you're listening.
Manford, I called him.
Yeah, well, I always like to talk baseball with him.
Yeah.
And the same people return, sometimes on the table, sometimes students, and sometimes adults like us. Or Steve English has done a great job on the PA.
Sure has.
We saw Patrick Dexler around tonight. He's always been supportive.
Yeah,
did a lot at Central Maine.
Busy down here with me doing baseball, softball. He'll be on the call for Mustang softball on Sunday, and look forward to those games with him. That'll be the final softball game of the home game of the fall season. One more baseball doubleheader. That'll be on the...
Must be the 12th.
12th. Hockey coming up. Women's hockey. First women's hockey game on the 11th. So we've had like a crossover. We've had, we've been doing the regular sports, the soccers, and, baseball as well as softball. But this is an early start to basketball. And we started hockey. We've already had one hockey game as the Mustangs started their season on a strong note, beat the UMO club team. Great game here at Norway Savings Bank Arena.
I see a different number out there again. Did somebody change or not? I didn't see a 42 for Central Maine. Now I see one. See if you can ask Steve English what's he got for 42. Yeah. I don't know if somebody had to change the uniform or not.
Steve's checking.
He's about 9 seconds away from calling the teams to the sideline.
Seeing Coach Gagne in the huddle. It's a huddle cam right up there. See if we bring Steve's mic up here. Maybe he can help us who that is.
Standing on the fringe of the huddle. I don't know if a player had to change his jersey or not.
See, we don't, you know, only the first game we've had, so we don't know the kids by sight yet.
Yeah, it takes 2 or 3 games.
Yeah.
Again, the drop kick. Murphy's in the background. So for the Mustangs, starting this second half, we see Bridget, Hathaway, Moore, Chang, and Jonas Reed. For Crandall, Hawks, Culberson, McIntosh, Del Bosco, and we missed one. We'll pick it up. Chargers with the ball. On a drive through traffic, no good. It was missed by McIntosh. I don't know if we said Ryan Campbell is part of the 5 for the Chargers. Again, both their teams will play University of Maine Augusta tomorrow. But I noticed on the Crandall site, one of the sports they offer for both men and women is boxing, along with basketball and soccer and something else. 3-pointer Chargers, side of the rim, no good by Hawks. 32-25, Mustang trailing. Bang! Rocco Chang! I don't even remember Rocco Chang taking a 3 last year.
I know, Jim. I was just thinking the same thing.
I got to go in the archives later on.
Well, we're going to give Rocco a replay on that when we get a second.
With the ball, Del Bosco being guarded closely by Bridget. Del Bosco fights his way clear for the shot, no good. Weak side rebound up and in by Daniel Hawks. Right place, right time. Chargers by 6. Devon Jonas Reed hands it, passes it to Chang in front of his own bench. They rotate it around to Jonas Reed. Jump shot baseline, off, no good. Easy rebound for Daniel Hawks. Cruising through traffic, getting a shot off. Ethan Culberson.
Here's that Rocco Chang 3. Nice pull-up shot with confidence. That's way downtown.
Yeah, the bench was anticipation.
They were up and ready.
Yeah. Culberson at 6 feet from Rosedale, New Brunswick. One more. One out of 2 for Culberson. Jonas Reed brings it up. He's going to be guarded by Culberson. Lost in the lane. Chargers come out of the pack with it. All the way up and in. Ryan Campbell took the pass from Daniel Hawks for 2. Chang up over midcourt. Back up to 9 again for the Chargers. 2 minutes into the second half. There's a steal. What an effort. Del Bosco blocked. McIntosh. McIntosh. They're going to call it goaltending.
Let's look. You be the official at home. Take a look and see what you think.
I think Caden Moore got shaken up trying to make that block.
Really good effort.
The quick hands of McIntosh. He made a swipe at it, didn't quite get the ball, and second time he tried, he got it, went the other way. 11-point Chargers lead. Hathaway down in the baseline. On the drive, Chang up and in. Rocco Chang got 5 points in the half.
Oh, nice fadeaway there on the drive, protecting the ball by Rocco.
Culberson takes it all the way. Baseline pass, now it comes back out. Del Bosco, bang! Luca Del Bosco from Dorval, Quebec. Listed as 6'6", showed his range. Back up to 12-point lead. Here's a shot. Chang for three, bang! Eight points in the half for Chang. Mustangs needed that. Driving baseline shut off. Del Bosco. And let's see, a tie-up. Diving on it was Bridget.
Here's that three by Rocco. Watch him calling for the ball right here, Jim. This is a tough pass. Comes all the way from under the basket, all the way out to connect with Rocco. And Rocco, no hesitation. Rocco knows what to do with the Rocco. He puts it down for three.
Jonas Reed brings it up. Down through traffic, batted away. Ryan Campbell with the defense. All the way up and in, not up and not in. Del Bosco, however, will shoot two. At the line, Luca Del Bosco. Will Duke enters the Mustang lineup, replacing Devon Jonas Reed. And nice touch there by Del Bosco. Back up to 11 for the Crandall University Chargers. Down the middle, through contact, it doesn't fall for E.J. Pemberton. The Chargers come away with it in the person of Culberson. He's double teamed down there, and they're going to call a foul against Central Maine.
So in my role as producer, color commentator, sometimes I go off here to make a comment. We're trying to work multiple cameras in, and we're practicing with new kids. So I apologize. I'm talking over Jim at times to give directions to folks.
That's fine.
We're just trying to make a better broadcast, and they'll get it. These kids pick things up like that. They'll be awesome.
Daniel Hawks back in the game, number 7 for Crandall. They go inside. Nice catch by Del Bosco. He doesn't get it to go, but he's going back for two. He's very tough underneath, Luca Del Bosco.
Del Bosco's got some good underneath moves. Giving you a look at one of those shots there from the baseline. You got to be brave to go to the baseline here in Kirk Hall. We can't go under the camera. We'll put a stationary camera to get up there. You can't put a person up there.
No way.
It'd be like the Road Runner cartoon. Somebody be right through the wall out in the parking lot.
Nice touch by Del Bosco. I see some fans across the way cheering for Crandall, so maybe they made a weekend trip to Maine.
Maybe. Got to get out of this shot, Rob.
Will Duke. Bang! Will Duke with his first collegiate points on the three. He has some fans here down from the Camden Rockport area. The fall away around the rim and in. Soft touch for Daniel Hawks. The Chargers leading by 12. There goes Hathaway, sneaks her away. I think that was Duke who gave him the pass.
Well, you got to think that Coach Gagne is looking for different combinations, Jim, huh?
Oh, yeah.
See who plays well with whom.
No good. Rebound up and in. That was Dave Hutton on the putback.
Yeah, rebound's going to be talked about. I know that.
Left of the foul line extended is Chang. He dribbles across, stops, shoots, does not get it. That's another rebound for Del Bosco. Almost stolen away by Bowen. And then Chang does steal it away. Bowen saves it. And here we go the other way. Dave Hutton stops for three. Bang! That was a sequence that really hurt the Mustangs. 15-point lead, Crandall. Hathaway out to Duke, swings it down the middle. Chang is fouled. Coming in for the Mustangs, number 20, Ben Francis, number 32, J.T. Pound. For Crandall, Charles McKenna, number 14. And here's Isaac Irwin, number 41. Irwin will inbound. Duke. Left of the foul line extended is Francis. A near steal.
Uh-oh.
And nobody touched down in the backcourt. They keep it alive with a good effort. Nice catch by Irwin. 3 to shoot. Duke takes it.
Ooh.
Bang! With the shot clock winding down, Will Duke drains another 3. Directing traffic is Hawks. Hutton fakes. Behind the arc is Del Bosco. Now he drives and blocked. Riley Bowen playing some interior defense.
We'll bring that Duke 3 up when we get a second.
Underneath. And somehow squeezing it home. Charles McKenna, there was 3 Mustangs in the area.
That was amazing.
Duke looking things over. Hands off to Francis. Duke's got it back. Francis swings it near side. Now Pound at the foul line looks for help. 10 to shoot. Bounce pass baseline. They kick it out. Here's a shot from the outside. In and out. This original shot was missed. Duke trying to save it. He's out of bounds. Original shot was missed by Irwin. Mustangs got another possession, but it wouldn't go down.
Here's Duke with the shot clock running down. The southpaw knocks it home.
Del Bosco looking for help, finds Hutton. Bang! Dave Hutton from downtown. Timeout, Central Maine. 12:24 to go, second half. Crandall University 58, Central Maine 41 on Munzing Media Sports.
Yeah, taking a look at Coach Gagne in the huddle. Work to do here for the Mustangs. Get back into this one as both teams started off a little slowly. You wondered who would catch fire the soonest, and it looks like Crandall did that. So this will be a good gauge as we take a look at YSCC hierarchy, won't it, Jim, with these Crandall going to play UMA tomorrow to give us a little early season look. And of course, for those of you who don't know, Munzing Media, we also cover UMA, so we're anxious to see how that works itself out. Certainly, they're putting on a really good effort here tonight. Effort's been here for the Mustangs, just a little bit of cold shooting to start with, and when they found their shooting legs, Mr. Hutton, when Hutton talks, you listen.
Obviously still working on things. I mean,
sure, Jeff.
Still getting used to teammates. Again, 14 new players. 14 new players for CM. And as we said, we got a surprise that Wyatt Hathaway was back after being recognized. But a couple of players, starters that we expected back, are playing NCAA Division III ball in a couple of different places. So.
Yeah, and that happens. And Coach Gagne been around this league long enough to know that's how it goes.
Duke baseline, in and out, rebound bounces around, grabbed off the floor by Lucas. Hutton for 3. That one was halfway down, comes out, rebound McKenna. Hutton gonna bring it out, change the pace dribble. Del Bosco, no good. A rebound, nicely done. Riley Bowen.
Riley can get up there.
Duke, near side to Francis. Duke for three. Bang! Will Duke heating up in the second half for his third three. Goes underneath. The Hawks outside for Hutton. Got the rim and a foul over the back on Charles McKenna.
Here's Duke again. We have heard the Duke of Earl, Jim. This is the Duke of three. As Will bangs down another long-range dedication.
It's kind of fun because I know where his cheering section is, since I know the people from the Camden Rockport area, so that's kind of fun. Mustangs trying to make a run if they could. They still got 10:50 to go. Back outside, a three-pointer. Bang! Riley Bowen showing some range. And Duke gets the assist. Down to 11 points. Hutton in front of his own bench trying to go around the screen.
Yeah, they're coming out on Hutton. They're in zone now.
Here comes a three, deep right corner. Bang! That was Del Bosco almost following into his own bench, wasn't it? Is that Del Bosco?
Yeah, it was. You know, he plays bigger than he is, doesn't he, Jim? But that was a three.
Bang for J.T. Pound. The first-year player from Durham, Maine, out of Freeport High School. Halfway through the second half, Chargers by 11. Crandall hasn't really had a long drought scoring at any time in the game that I remember. Hutton from downtown, back rim, skips out, grabbed by Bowen. Bowen going to look for help, and the help came a little bit late because stolen away by Hutton, and then a foul on Central Maine. We get a timeout on the court. 9:41 to go, second half. Crandall University 51, Central Maine 50 on Munzing Media Sports.
So we'll be on the air about 1:15 tomorrow. Rob Kennedy and I will be down at the soccer complex for 2 games. Vermont Tech coming in. Talking to Coach Rodriguez. Probably going to play some of the other kids more, but Vermont Tech not a very strong squad this year. Give some of his other kids a chance to play in. It's their final home game of the year. Only 5 home contests for the women's soccer team this year. They've already had their senior night because they weren't sure if Vermont was going to be able to field the team to come over. So they've had that. They will also have bonus Mustang soccer women's coverage on Monday as we go up to UMA, where we cover the Moose. They played last week, a 4-0 win for the Mustangs over the Moose. So a quick recap within about a week. Rematch, I should say, not recap. I'm ready for a recap. Nightcap, maybe. Get through this thing.
Out of the corner, three-pointer. Bang! J.T. Pound has cut it to 8 points.
That's a couple for Pound here.
The Mustangs always do well coming out of timeouts.
They do.
In fact, both men's and women's team do. Three-pointer, Crandall. No good. That was missed by McIntosh. And a foul out of bounds.
Here's the Pound play. We get blocked out a little bit. You can see Pound. Hard for Pound to hide, but he was kind of hiding. The bench stood up, rooting that on.
Duke into the front court. Stops, shoots. Got it! Will Duke stopped on a dime, came up shooting. Cuts it to a 6-point lead.
Well, Will's going to be a player in this league, Jim. Going to be a player. We followed his high school career. Terrific down on the mid-coast. Remember when he came here for a visit?
Oh, yes. Here's a three-pointer, bang. Big bucket for Daniel Hawks. Back up to 9.
Good, much better second half continuity of offense.
Yes. Goes underneath. Pound. Here's a three-pointer. Hathaway! Bang! Wyatt Hathaway says, don't forget me, guys. He's really the senior member, isn't he?
He is.
Underneath. Nice block! Wow! Isaac Irwin. Perfect timing. Put a big paw on it, and Crandall couldn't do anything with it. His fans over in Brisbane like that.
Again, welcome all the new Mustang fans. Jim Toomey, Rob Munsing here for the season.
Chang dribbles left to right, top of the arc. Hathaway gave it back to Chang. Duke whips it to Chang. Chang fakes, in trouble, finds Duke. Duke spins, and they're going to call player control foul.
Yeah, and the Spenny put a little hip check. That'll be good over Norway Savings Bank Arena. Frowned upon here on the hardwood.
4 fouls on Duke. A pass underneath, nice catch for Way. He comes out of the pack from underneath. Chargers go to the far side to Del Bosco, shut off baseline by Chang. They go across the lane, and right time, Jack Way, right place, right time. He went off glass to put it up to 8. 7:20 remaining second half. Chang with the basketball. Tough defense by Way. Hathaway dumps it in. Duke leaves it short. CM bench, I think, wanted a foul, didn't get it.
Little contact, let it go.
Chargers rotated around. There's Del Bosco's played a great game. Here's a three-point from this side of the court. No good. Weak side rebound to Duke. That three-pointer was taken by McIntosh. And Chang, I think, is tagged.
Coach Gagne showing good confidence and Will leaving him out there for playing with 4 fouls.
Still 6:46 to go. Bridget back in the game. Duke back outside. Three-pointer Chang. No good. Rebound bounces around, and coming with it is Del Bosco. He must have double-digit rebounds.
Yeah, he's a terrific player. Plays both ends of the floor, Jim.
Yeah, he's got 9 right now. Might go up to 10.
Both ends.
A lot of traffic in the lane. Almost a tie-up. And finally, Duke comes away with it for the Mustangs. Duke with his head up to Hathaway for 3. Rattles off the other side, but grabbed by JT Pound, or short. I thought that might have been a positive possession for the Mustangs when they get that offensive rebound.
Yeah, Pound might want to reconsider there a little bit, but you're in the flow of the game, and he's been hitting shots, so he put it back up. Could have been a reset maybe there, Jim, but hindsight is 20/20.
Devon Jonas Reed back in, and Will Duke will take a break. Duke has led this comeback.
It's manageable, but you got to dig in on D. Got to get stops with 6 minutes left.
Down in the corner, coming up with the shot. It looks wide. It is wide. That was missed by McIntosh.
Yeah, it might have been deflected.
Here comes Jonas Reed all the way. Accelerated and lays it in. Back to a 6-point deficit by the Mustangs. 66-60 with 5.5 to go. Rotating around, three-pointer, bang, and that hurt.
Good
Ryan
answer.
Campbell. His 4th year at Crandall. And going the other way, losing it. No foul was called against Jonas Reed's effort. And let's see what they call. Turnover. Riley Bowen back in. So it's Jonas Reed, Hathaway, Chang, Bowen, and Pound. Under 5 minutes, a 3-possession game here. Rob Munzing is correct. After scoring here, they hope get to play some defense. Hathaway off balance now is going to shoot 2. I'm always curious how many different combinations that the Central Maine coaches have, if you consider all the possibilities.
Yeah.
It's like the lottery, I think. How many combinations? And obviously they'll, after the first month of the season, that'll be settled down a little bit of what the combinations are, probably.
What's your rotation going to be?
Yeah. Because sometimes you discover that a certain player plays better if somebody else is in there.
Yeah. No question.
Without that person, the first person might be doing the ball handling, when maybe the person coming in with him should do the ball handling.
Well, when you take a look at, we'll stay right with it and discuss this point, because you got Will Duke making an impact, and he's going to make an impact. So what's that do? Well, it releases Wyatt Hathaway from some of his ball handling duties, much like Cam Pollock did in the past season. Last year, he was able to take over the ball handling, and that would free Hathaway up to run to his spot. And we saw him go off at times with some, huge games, hitting threes, and, he was getting fed constantly because he was the hot shooter. So you got to develop those roles. Who's going to be, that we heard about Rocco Chang being much improved. We see that. And we don't have a great feel for Crandall because this is the first time we've ever laid eyes on them. So what is the strength of their program consistently? Boy, they sure do play hard. And I've been impressed with the way their effort has been, no question about it. So it's a good early season test. I think both teams got a huge amount of good out of this. The goodwill you're playing on October 4th. Nobody else is playing yet. So you get that advantage. You're getting ahead of the field, so to speak. Get a game under your belt. You get it on film so that they can go in and they can really do a teaching section on this game. All good stuff.
Central Maine has made 10 out of 21 threes on the evening. Of course, Will Duke, great part of that. Crandall, 9 out of 32. They've taken 32 threes.
Wow.
It's been a lot of heavy-duty action both ways underneath, hasn't it?
Certainly has.
Culberson will walk it up. Here's a double team. Crandall gets it over to the corner. Now deflected. Chang ends up with it. Jonas Reed gave it to Chang. It's Hathaway in the corner. They try to go inside to J.T. Pound. We have another timeout. This might be another set play coming out of this huddle.
Yeah, 30 seconds, so we'll stay right with it here. Well, the cozy confines of Kirk Hall are nice in the wintertime because, if it's cold out and all. But when it's warm, it gets toasty in here. And the players have probably noted that as well. I think they've got the garage door open behind us a little bit. So we're getting a little breeze in here. Remember tomorrow action, soccer first. Well, doubleheader action. Vermont Tech coming in. The Knights will take on the women at 1. The men at 3. And then we go into overdrive. We tear that down. Put that over for softball on Sunday, and then we run into the gymnasium where it will be all set up for volleyball tomorrow night. Women off to a good start. A little bump in the road against Southern Maine. They lost that one 3-0 this past week, so they'll be back in action against a very strong UMaine Fort Kent soccer program who actually plays up a division.
Right. All right, let's see what the Mustangs do coming out of the timeout. Chang Here's a three-pointer from the deep corner. Bang! Devon Jonas Reed from Kingswood, Texas. So the Lone Star State representative cuts it to 4. There's still 4 minutes to go. There's a near steal. Everybody's contesting for it. It's going to be Crandall on the arrow.
Okay, well, you get that coming down the stretch. Surprised Crandall didn't call timeout. I mean, they could have taken a timeout, got possession.
As you know, I watched that arrow the last 2 minutes of the game because I've seen games hanging in the balance,
yes,
and it was tilted a certain way when they had that possession arrow.
Seeing the view from underneath on a baseline camera. As I said, we can't put anybody out directly on the baseline. Getting some moisture up off the floor.
Heading towards 10 o'clock here, Eastern Daylight Time. Inbounding. The Chargers stolen away. Excellent anticipation. E.J. Pemberton. From outside. Bang! E.J. Pemberton got the loose ball. He went in the front court, and he ends up draining a 3. A 1-point game, Rob Munzing.
E.J. 3 ball.
What do you say? You live by the 3, you die by the 3?
Well, you know, one more good thing about this game is now you've got an end-of-game situation to practice. You've got a 1-point game. Those are crucial. You practice those. Nothing like doing it in a game, that's for sure. So this is going to be a great situation to see Dave going to work inside. Give you this view a little more head-on from huddle cam. The master going to work in the huddle. As you've said many times, Jim, Mustangs really come out of timeouts and execute.
They get a good look. Might not always go in, but they do get a real quality possession. So 3:51 to go. Crandall 69, Central Maine 68. Crandall with 5 fouls. Central Maine with 6 fouls because we shoot at 7. The arrow's still pointing in the direction of Crandall. I thought they got it last time.
They did. Crandall got the possession last time, didn't they? On the jump. Oh, they called the timeout.
All right.
Okay, they made that a timeout. Remember how I talked about that. Well, we got to get back, Rob.
1-point lead for Crandall. Let's see what they do on that possession. Coach Dave Gagne might have sent a defense in and then an offensive play as well. 3-pointer. Bang! What a basket. Ryan Campbell. Campbell from downtown back up to 4 points. Crandall leading 3:15 to go. Hathaway tees one up. Short. Inside position rebound for Del Bosco. He's done a lot of that stuff tonight.
Imperative stop right here.
Double-double for Del Bosco. Just ticked under 3 minutes. They go outside. They try to go inside. Riley Bowen being a pest. 3-pointer. No good. That time missed by Del Bosco. Here comes Central Maine. E.J. Pemberton off balance. Somehow got a shot off. And protecting it is Luca Del Bosco.
Del Bosco playing big boy bounding there.
Here's a 3 from the far side. That hits the rim. Nice rebound position for Jonas Reed. Jonas Reed dishes it off to the corner. Here's a 3-pointer. In and out. The tip in. It finally is good. Riley Bowen The second tip and attempt went in for Riley Bowen.
Stayed on the boards. Got one to fall.
72-70, Crandall. Bang again. Ryan Campbell taking over.
Campbell, the southpaw, killing it.
75-70. Chang, drive, shut off. Hathaway wants to hand off to Jonas Reed. Hathaway got it back. He's being watched closely. Bowen tries to set a screen. Hathaway comes up, shooting. Swish for Wyatt Hathaway. And it's going to be Central Maine timeout. 1:32 remaining, do I dare say, in regulation. Crandall 75, Central Maine 72.
Boy, that was a tough take by Hathaway. He really had to work for that. Got a good pick, defensed well, fought through it, and knocked down an off-balance three. Here it is, folks. Hands the ball off. Eventually, it's going to come back to Hathaway. Watch the D on Hathaway. Calls for the pick. Uses it. It's not there. Spins out of it. Wow. Did they give him a 3 on that?
I think it was a 2. I think he dribbled inside after he went around the screen.
Yeah, Steve English nodding at us. It's a 2. We got Steve on headphones, so he sees, he hears what we're talking about, so he can help us. We got some dance. We got dance fever going on here.
I can tell he's listening to us because he keeps frowning at us once in a while. Or more than once, anyway. Good crowd on hand. Again, the earliest opening game in history. First week in October.
Colors haven't even fully changed yet. Starting to.
Yeah. Again, it's a long break at the holiday season. Central Maine can play 24 weeks according to the regulations. So that's why they can sort of start early and take a long break. They're going to use a little bit of the clock, and almost lost by the Chargers. That somehow they got it back. Hutton has it. 10 to shoot. Hutton still with it. Hutton for 3. Back rim. Coming in for the rebound. Nice timing by Jonas Reed. Under a minute to go. 1 possession game. Will Duke back in the game with the ball. Gives it to Jonas Reed. I thought there was some contact. We play on. Sneaking away is Hutton, and he lays it in. That was a transition basket for sure by Hutton. 5-point lead. And no contact, apparently. Pemberton wanted the call. He didn't get it.
Well, maybe no contact, but...
The Mustangs were down like 14 one time, weren't they? Or at least.
Yeah. Well, let's take a look at this non-contact.
It's going to be 2 shots for
we'll wait.
Dave Hutton. Somebody in too quick. In, out, and back in again. It's still a 2-possession game, but okay, the first, so it's a 1-and-1. The first one didn't count because somebody was in, right?
Exactly, yeah, so reset the
all right.
first shot.
He's trying to make it a 3-point, a rather 3-possession game. And that one gets the friendly roll, 79-72. Mustangs have to go now. on the drive and laying it in. Acceleration by E.J. Pemberton took him all the way to the glass. Timeout on the court. There's still time, but
almost need a steal.
I think they had Mustangs at one timeout left, I believe. 79-74, Crandall University. Moncton, New Brunswick, coming down to Maine for the weekend. As we referenced, we'll play University of Maine Augusta tomorrow.
Were they playing that game at the Augusta Civic Center?
I do not know. I went to Crandall's schedule as late as yesterday, and these games weren't on the schedule.
I'm glad they came. It's been a good night.
Obvious pressure all over the court for the Mustangs. And no foul yet, and finally foul by Chang as he pushed very gently in the back of the Charger player. Dave Hutton's had a big second half, hasn't he?
He surely has. Yeah, he came out firing. He's the one that gave him that big lead. He had a series here where he was hitting like 3-4 threes.
I don't believe he started. It's had a big impact ever since you get in there in the first half. Foul shot is missed. There's a steal by Hutton, blocked by Bowen. 10 seconds, 5-point game. Chang all the way, lays it in, and timeout. It's a full timeout. It's a one-possession game. 6.3 seconds, Rob Munzing.
Well, got to get a steal. Steal a quick foul.
Okay, in order. Number one would be a 5-second violation. Out of bounds, get the possession. Second thing would be the steal. I guess the third thing would be foul, right? In that order? Because maybe steal would be the first thing, but.
Steal.
But
then you got to kick it out for 3. You're seeing on Edge Nutrition Player of the Game from the women's game. It was Ella Levine. 37 points. Mustangs were at 29 points at one point, and Ella had 20 of them.
That is
what
correct.
A game for Ella. She did a little of everything, didn't she, Jim? Drives, mid-ranges, hit a 3, I think. She had a terrific game, and Ella's not sneaking up on anybody nationwide this year.
Now, last year, she had games like that.
Yeah.
Also, she had other games when the defense might have been different, or they were playing her a little different, and other players got more involved, and she found them, too. So I think they did adapt to the situation. Riley Bowen gonna play defender on the end line. And the ball gets in. And a foul. For a second, it looked like it might be loose.
That was close to that 5-second you were talking about, Jim.
.3 on the clock.
Offense for defense substitution here.
Ryan Campbell. He's still a 1-on-1. No good with the rebound by Del Bosco. And they call a foul. Del Bosco will shoot 2 now.
Well, if we were giving out a play of the game for the other team, Del Bosco would be the guy. He's done everything.
Oh, and let's see. 2 shot. And a runner-up would be Hutton.
Yeah.
Del Bosco with a double-double.
Yeah, he's been everywhere. Defensively tough, on the boards.
Yeah. Hutton has the better shooting percentage.
Yeah.
All right, no good. And the ball gets loose. Del Bosco scores. 81-76. And a lot of action in this game. Central Maine women won the first one, 75-45. Crandall at the half had a 7-point lead. I think it went up to like 14 a couple of times.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it got to 14.
And Will Duke got the Mustangs back in. And it went all the way down to a 1-point game, right?
Yeah, it was a 1-point game. Yeah.
All right, looking at the stats really quick after a long night here. Crandall shot 37% from the floor. Central Maine 41%. 3-pointers, the Chargers 11 out of 37, the Mustangs 12 out of 25. Foul shooting or lack thereof hurt the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Crandall 14 out of 25, not that great, but their opposition, the Mustangs, only shot 4 out of 11. Turnovers 16 for CM, 13 for Crandall. The rebounding ended up coming even, believe it or not, 41 apiece. Individually for the Crandall Chargers, Luca Del Bosco, 20 points, 15 rebounds. 19 points for Dave Hutton. Double digits, 10 points for Ryan Campbell. Kobe McIntosh with 9, also had 5 boards. Daniel Hawks, 7 points. Jaden Lewis, 6. Ethan Culberson had 4 points. 2 points apiece for Jack Way, Charles McKenna, and Theo Badu. For the Central Maine Mustangs, 4 players in double digits. Wyatt Hathaway with 12. Will Duke, 11 points. He was 3 for 3 from long distance, and again he sparked that Mustang comeback. E.J. Pemberton also with 10. Likewise, Rocco Chang with 10. 8 points apiece for J.T. Pound and Caden Moore. Riley Bowen had 7 points and 5 rebounds. We should add Pound also had 6 rebounds. 5 points and 6 rebounds for Devon Jonas Reed. Alex Bridget, 3 points. Xander Walbridge, 2 points. And the final score, Crandall 81, Central Maine 76. So it's about a 2.5 week period before we're back here doing Central Maine basketball. Both men's and women's teams will be on the road pretty much in the meantime.
Well, we're trying to get Will Duke back in here to. Way to go, Hot. Some nice kids there. We're just talking to the kids. So we've got Caleb Lambs after. See if we can get Will Duke back out here. So we'll stand by. So again, tomorrow, remind you, soccer at 1 and 3 and volleyball at 6 tomorrow here from Mustangville. So we've got the freshman, Will Duke, trying to get him on headset here. I think I'm on this one. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, getting Will mic'd up here.
There we go.
Yeah, right up there at the camera, Will. Your first collegiate game, and kind of keyed the comeback there, Will. Tell us a little bit about your thoughts coming in the game and as it unfolded, how you thought it played out for you.
I mean, I think in the first half, we just had a bunch of jitters, you know. They came out hot, and then in the second half, we kind of just played more free together, and we played well together. I was happy how we played in the second half.
Yeah, and certainly Jim pointed out on the stats, there's things to work on. It's the first game. It's October 4th. And the neat thing about this is Coach can take you guys into the film room, break this thing down, get a look at, offensive spacing, different options on the offense, defensive adjustments, things of that sort. Is that what you guys will do now with this? Yeah.
Definitely. I think we're just going to touch up some points that we need to fix. Again, I think we played okay. It's our first game. You know what I mean? Our team's going to grow, and I love how we played as a team.
Well, you have so many players and combinations.
Yeah.
And you talk about how many different combinations were in there. And, of course, that's part of the learning process. Of course, Will is from Rockport, Maine, Camden Hills Windjammers.
Yep.
I did many games with colleagues in that area, and I know it very well.
Yeah.
But, the YSCC is very competitive. I mean, there's no easy baskets, and I think you had a great first game of your college career.
Thank you.
And it came, you guys were down 14. I think you came back all the way till about 1, I think.
Yeah.
And they had some talent as well.
No, they did.
Crandall, so
for sure.
So we look forward to covering this team, Rob.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Will's going to fit in great here at CM, as Coach Gagne told us when he was recruited.
Hey, appreciate you,
Here's what you like to see right there is guys getting after it. Well, thank you, Will. Certainly a good start to your collegiate career. We look forward to following that career as we'll head back in here to Kirk Hall for the 24-25 season. Will Duke is our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. Thank you, Will.
Thank you, guys.
All right, good luck.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Good kid.
Yeah, look, he's his fan club.
Across the way there. Yeah, that's fantastic.
All right, Rob, great working with you again. I always say we don't see sometimes each other for 3 or 4 months, and then once the season underway, maybe we see each other too much. But that's why you rotate with different people, different sports, and UMA mixed in. But always a great time here at Central Maine. Great atmosphere, great students, and it's just very competitive. And we look forward to the YSCC season.
We certainly do, James. Well, that's going to wrap it up here from Kirk Hall. Remember tomorrow, busy day soccer at 1 and 3 and volleyball at 6. Until then, for all of us at Munson Media, so long, everybody.